Hey everyone, my name is Blossom. I know I ain't got no ears, but I do got hate comments. Hate comments, negative feedback, really harsh words that just hurt my feelings. Yeah, I receive them. There's been a point in my life where I tried to defend myself. There's also been times where I'm hurt and I cry in the car. I've been grateful to have 3 videos circulate the internet and open up dialogue for people. 2 of them I had no idea were going to perform so well, but one of them I kind of anticipated to get some type of reach. I'm pretty sure you know which one I'm talking about. The thing with virality is that virality leads to comments, and comments can lead to both love and hate. And you know, hate comments aren't really that bad. I mean, most of the times it's just a keyboard warrior trying to make fun of your appearance. But you know, my appearance is probably the least interesting thing about me, or at least I would hope it's the least interesting thing about me. What really hurts is the people that actually critique your craft, like what you spend hours a month planning, executing, and editing. Like that stuff can hurt, you know? So I know that there's a lot of people out here that are trying to grow their channels and they're afraid about getting hate comments or just negative comments in general, and they don't really know how they would approach that. And so I made this video for you all because it's not a matter of if you're gonna receive hate comments / negative feedback, it's a matter of when you receive them. My first main video that reached, I think, 100,000 views was why my Nigerian parents hate black people. I'm telling you guys, the comment section under that video, horrific. Absolutely horrific. And you know what's funny? The negativity doesn't just end there. I've been approached by a loved one regarding that video and him just being disappointed in the fact that I'm telling the world that Nigerians call African Americans animals. He was more disappointed in the fact that I was exposing Nigerians in their true prejudiced colors. He didn't want to change. He just wanted me to take the video down so that they don't know the secrets. And in fact, a lot of Nigerians in my community have seen that video, and a lot of them don't really agree with me and think that I should take that video down because, you know, I'm exploiting their beliefs, their terrible, horrible beliefs. They could get mad, you know, right? Or, you know, they could change and not hold these grudges against African Americans, but they ain't ready for that. Ain't ready, that's too much, that's too much. So when you experience hate comments, negative feedback, or just criticism, negative criticism in general, here's what you can do. You could stop reading them. Like stop reading comments in general. You could just not read the comments and just go on your merry old day. But I don't really like this approach because it definitely makes you ignore the other people, the other 50% that are saying that they love your content and they want to see more, and it just makes it a little bit less engaging when you just don't read the comments. So if you're faint of heart and you just don't want to put your mental health in that headspace, you can for sure not read the comments. But I just wouldn't recommend this for people that are starting out. When you get a little bit bigger and you have more trolls coming in, then yes, I understand why you would choose to not read the comments at all. But that's not what I do. You could also get someone to read your comments. This is a little bit of a variation of what I do. I do read the comments within like the first 2 days or whatnot. And then when a viral video comes up and I get good and bad comments, I just let my friends read all the comments and just show me the ones that are positive so I can respond to them. I haven't been doing a great deal of that because, you know, my friends are busy. I'm busy, you know, it's kind of hard and they're not getting paid for it. But my friend actually told me this because this is what I think SZA does. She gets one of her friends to read the comments to her and then she can decide on commenting back or just holding it in and just being grateful. I like this approach a little bit better because, you know, you're not ignoring everybody because you want to protect your mental health, but you're also not paying too much attention to negative comments and hate comments that can actually drain you and make a lot of people not want to be on YouTube anymore. You can also block comments in general, but I highly don't recommend you doing this, especially if you're starting out and you don't have a big base. I don't watch videos with comments disabled. I just don't. And it's not because I want to know what everybody's talking about regarding the video, even though that slick kind of is a little bit of the reason. But I watch a lot of tutorials. Like I said, I'm learning Python, and I do watch a few hair videos when it comes to wigs and whatnot. And sometimes, the comment section is where the actual truth, the actual non-paid truth about that wig is. And when you delete that comment, or when you turn off the comment section, it makes me wonder, are you hiding something? Why are the comments disabled? Did somebody call you out? Are you being fake? And then I get suspicious, and then I just exit out and go to a different video. I also don't recommend blocking all comments, because comments honestly are the currency on YouTube. Comments are the conversation, when somebody likes a video, yeah, they can like it, but they can also comment it, which takes a lot more time. And I believe it's just weighted a bit more than just your regular, oh, I like this, or oh, I disliked it. Engagement is power. And I would not just cancel all people commenting because I'm afraid that I'm gonna get hate comments. Like I said before, hate comments are gonna happen regardless. I mean, you can turn them off, but you're missing out on a lot of good information. Of course, you can look in the analytics and see your watch time and whatnot to see what type of videos are performing. But I just like the comment section. I like the personalities. I like the feel good of people stopping whatever they gotta do to just write me a cute little or mean little message. I love it. Should you respond to those negative comments? And that's a really good question. I work in digital marketing, specifically social media management. And for my clients, I never delete or ignore negative comments unless they're really, really malicious and that person has no base in whatever they're saying and they just want to be a troll. Then, I could try and figure out a way to block them because that's just hurtful. But I don't like deleting or ignoring negative comments because think about it. Let's say you're patronizing a Target and you go in their bathroom and there's just a whole bunch of poop all over the floor and there ain't no tissue paper and there ain't no soap. Like, it's just a breeding ground for infectious diseases. And let's say you take it to Facebook because you want everybody to know how disgusting Target is and you want them to be dragged. And then let's say the manager just deletes your comment and goes on with her day. It's just not a good way to address certain issues. So in that sense, when you have a business and people are commenting on something, a product or whatnot, or a service, and you get some negative feedback or negative criticism, I wouldn't just delete the comment or ignore it. That's not right. But if you're on YouTube like myself, and YouTube is primarily 75% fun and 25% actual money, feel free to delete comments, but I don't. I'm not saying you should be me and not delete comments, but I just don't have the time. Like I said, I don't read the negative comments most of the time, or it's my friend or something. So it's just going back in and deleting them, and when I'm not even looking at them in the first place is just counterproductive for me. And then sometimes the comment and the way it is written is pure proof they probably didn't even watch the whole video. And so it just doesn't make sense to go back and forth with someone when you said what you had to say in the video. It's just like going to your professor during midterms for extra credit when you ain't even do the normal credits. Why would I give you more? And then this leads me to another suggestion. Sometimes you gotta check yourself or get someone to check you, because I'm gonna be frank. Some people need to be dragged. Some people on Twitter, the racists, the rapists, some people deserve to be dragged. And so when you're uncomfortable with the overwhelming amount of negative feedback you are receiving, most of the times it's gonna be them, but sometimes it might be you. What I like to do is give my video to an objective person in my family to look at, because Nigerians can be super blunt. They'll give you the objective truths, the truths that you cannot escape from. And sometimes you just need somebody to check yourself before you wreck yourself. And of course, these are all suggestions. Like what I'm telling you, this is a suggestion. Nobody knows your craft better and knows how much you can take but you. But I will say that whenever you're creating content that might be controversial or might be received the wrong way, and you don't do anything to lessen that possibility of that happening, be ready for war. But to be honest with you all, if you were a content creator or a YouTuber, what have you, and you do not have thick skin on this platform, you're on the wrong platform. The internet is great because it gives everybody a platform to talk. But at the same time, the internet is awful because it gives everyone a platform to talk. Everyone. So you really just have to have thick skin. If you don't have haters, then you're not doing something greater. You gotta remember that some people leave YouTube because of the trolls or the negative comments. That should tell you that this is a place not for people that get really offended easily, people that take things very seriously, especially from strangers they've never met before, they probably never will. This ain't the playground for you. Sorry. But I think what's helped me the most in dealing with criticism, hate, negative feedback is being grateful. Someone took the time out of their day to
maybe not watch the video,
but leave a really detailed thesis statement for why I should log off and never make videos again. That helps me with engagement. When I'm giving numbers to brands and whatnot for sponsorship, I'm happy that my content incites conversation, because as a content creator, if people are not talking about your work or you after you create that work, your work ain't hitting. And I'm actually not encouraging anyone to just talk crap about everybody and everything for the sake of a view. But I am saying that some people will like you and some people will not. Some people will like your content, some people will like your ideas, some people will agree with your ideas, and some people will not. And that's not an internet thing, that's just a life thing. And then ultimately, it's up to you to decide how you're gonna deal with that. I wanna thank everybody that has made it this far. And also, I like to thank everyone that's left a comment on my last video. And of course, the videos prior and the videos prior to that, all that stuff. I like to thank everyone that has stopped doing what they're doing to not only just watch me, but also comment. Right now, as I'm in the growing stages of my channel, I'm receptive to all the comments. So keep them coming, you know, maybe even comment down below, what do you do to get over negative or hate comments, or just feeling subpar in a internet space so big? What do you do to deal with that? And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that my last video gave me over 80 subscribers. So I really appreciate you guys for liking, disliking, comment, sharing, all that fun stuff. Thank you all so much. And of course, as customary, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.